marching. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe. Forward into battle, see his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by every foe, that will not tremble on the brink of any earthly woe, that will not murmur or complain beneath a chastening rod, but in the hour of grief or pain will lean upon its God. A faith that shines more bright and clear when tempest rage without, that when in danger knows no fear, in darkness feels no doubt. Lord, give us such a faith as this, and then whate'er may come, we'll taste and hear the hallowed bliss of an eternal home. A charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a never-dying soul to save, and fit it for the sky, to serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will. Arm me with jealous care, as in thy sight to live, and thy servant, Lord, prepare a strict account to give. Help me to watch and pray, and on thyself rely, assured if I my trust betray, I shall forever die. Rise up, O man of God, have done with lesser things, give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O man of God, his kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and end the night of wrong. Rise up, O man of God, the church for you doth wait. Her strength unequal to her task, rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod, as brothers of the Son of Man, rise up, O men of God.
Reba, good evening. Oh, yes, good evening. And let's edify the saints with professionalism and shenanigans. In fact, that's why we have the professional shenanigan himself behind the scenes. We didn't dare share his face because he's sick.
Woohoo!
A little more enthusiasm wouldn't be remiss.
Woohoo!
I said enthusiasm, not pitch.
Woohoo! Yeah.
He keeps getting fainter and fainter every time he does that. What are you looking for? The scraper. It's been a day. Did you catch my lesson this morning, Sister Reba? I know CJ didn't. Not like he had anything else to do. He was home resting. Speaking of which, how are you and your daughter doing? CJ's feeling pretty good, but he's still coughing. Why are you needing a scraper? Huh? When you mop the floor. Ooh. We don't know. I know how dirty they can get, especially when people who are supposed to clean them, Ezra, aren't cleaning them. Reba says, no, she hasn't caught it, but she will. We are much better, just a little cold now. Just a little cold. Well, you know what you need to get over that little bit of cold? You need a little bit of warm. Yes, I am in a new spotty. I am right next to the other mantle. This beautiful thing we got at our other house when it was so cold. We had a double wide trailer, and for some reason, the heater in it, the furnace, did not do a good job of heating it. And so we got this. I'm not sure if it's even plugged in.
I was just going to tell
It needs wiped. Yeah. Anyway, and then we have this, which I begged and begged and begged, and finally got my father-in-law to give me an original of his paintings. And that is one beautiful painting. He invented his style. And I know the secret to how it's made. I ain't telling anybody. My father-in-law was a brother in Christ, and he's passed on, is in the hands of the righteous judge. And I fully understand Paul's admonition in 1 Corinthians, or excuse me, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, 13 through, no, it's 8 through 13, isn't it? About not mourning as those who have no hope. Because I can look forward to seeing him someday. I need a song. Wow. How is that one for a song? Number 602. Number sweet are the sweet by and by. The title 602.
Sounds like a good number.
Yeah. CJ was gonna pop in and give me one, but I turned to this one. I'm gonna give him just a moment to see if he has this one. I wanted a different spot to make it a little more homey. I mean, I don't mind sitting over there where all the sun comes in, but on days when my migraines hit, sitting in the sunlight like that is not well. Is that a strikeout, CJ? Nope, here it comes.
I have it, but I can't do anything to it.
You can't put it up there?
It's just sitting there. I can't. Why? I can't move it. I can't play it.
Is that a PDF
No,
or
it's
is that a keynote?
PowerPoint.
Okay, it's a PowerPoint.
Microsoft.
And you're in PowerPoint.
Uh-huh.
You went to the whole dark side on that one.
Yeah, I don't like the white version.
Mine's blue.
I don't know. Should I close PowerPoint and try again? Because
No.
it's frozen.
Okay, your mouse can move, right?
Yeah. Oh, come here.
In the I'm not sure, but you may have to begin the. Well, I guess you're trying to actually go and switch. Yeah, reopen it. See what happens.
Okay. So sorry about this, y'all.
He's on a learning curve because this is his first, really his first experience using PowerPoint.
No, I used it a long time ago, but it's been a couple years.
Hey, Heather, good evening.
Now it's just frozen. It won't let me quit it. Seriously? I was not having this problem earlier.
Better check that you don't have any other stuff up.
I may have to because this. Oh, here it is.
Wrong window, didn't you? You had to start the presentation, and you opened up the main window instead of the presentation window.
What?
How about I sing it? We'll work on it, but I'll sing it. Hey, look at that. It looks like it's there. Can you move it? Yep. What'd you do? Open it in Keynote?
No, I unplugged my second screen and plugged it back in. I think I have something messed up in my settings with PowerPoint and this dual monitors thing because I always have to unplug and replug it in for it to
It
actually.
may not be in your PowerPoint per se, but rather upon Mac, and it's in the way it shares the screens.
Uh,
Are you duplicating or are you mirroring?
uh,
Wait,
uh,
are you mirroring or are you
I'm
extending?
I'm extended.
Yeah, that's could possibly be the problem. And which one do you have as your primary? So
Sounds like after stream type deal. Alright, I got it.
all right, I have three verses. So let's do it. That's what it looks like. There's a land that is fairer than day, and by faith we can see it afar. For the Father waits over the way to prepare us a dwelling place there in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. We shall sing on that beautiful shore the melodious songs of the blessed, and our spirits shall sorrow no more. Not a sigh for the blessings of rest in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore to our bountiful Father above. We will offer our tribute of praise for the glorious gift of His love and the blessings that hallow our days in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on the beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. Indeed, Heather, we shall try to continue to remember Barbara in our prayers. Sometimes I think that for some reason the fire smokiness is spreading throughout the house, and I am in constant smell of it, and it is clogging my sinuses. And I noticed that the fan in the living room, which is supposed to be moving the heat, is set to high speed instead of a nice medium or low speed. And I don't know who put it on high speed, but I would appreciate it if it went to a low speed. There. And that we try to keep the smoke going out the chimney, not out the front of the fireplace. So, sometimes in our studies, it is just a good thing to step back, to give them time to process. Um, when you wake up to find out that everything that you've been taught is wrong, or most things, there is a very big struggle to come to grips with that. And you go through several stages: denial, bitterness, and uh, resentment. Sometimes, or at first, it might be resentment to the one who opened your eyes. Uh, but eventually, as your mind keeps mulling it over, uh, you come to understand that it wasn't the person's fault who opened your eyes. Rather, it was the people that knowingly misled you all of your life. And so, yes, people are going to struggle with that truth. And some people will shoot the messenger rather than lay the blame exactly where it belongs. Um, Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that we can do except, like Apostle Paul, plant and let somebody else water in those situations. Uh, and no matter what we do, whether we're planting or we're watering, it all should be done with prayer. So we will definitely keep praying for Barbara. See if I can remember this one. I kind of remember the chorus. Sweet is the promise, otherwise known as I will not forget thee. Sweet is the promise, I will not forget thee. Nothing can more nothing can molest or turn my heart soul away. E'en though the nights be dark within the valley, just beyond the shining and eternal day. I will not forget thee or leave thee. In my hands I'll hold thee. In my arms I'll fold thee. I will not forget thee nor leave thee. I am thy Redeemer. I will care for thee. Hey, you have it. It has been an extremely long time since I've actually sung this one, so please bear with me. And I will
What
keep it at the slower one. So what?
you want me to sing with you?
I think I've got it for the most part. And you're stuffed up worse than I am, coughing worse than I am. I am not going to put your voice through that, my brother. You sing with the heart, and let me let me lead because I want you to get feeling better. Because one of these days you're going to have to get your butt back into gear and work. Take over for me. Oh, yeah, that's tomorrow. Trusting the promise, I will not forget thee. Onward I will. No. You don't know the song. Okay. So she doesn't know the song, and so she's not actually singing. Where was I? Let's start over again. Trusting in the promise, I will not forget thee. Onward will I go with songs of joy and love. Though the earth despise me, though my friends forsake me, I shall be I shall be remembered in my home above. I will not forget thee nor leave thee. In my hands I'll hold thee. In my arms I'll fold thee. I will not forget thee or leave thee. Oops, lost it. I will not forget thee or leave thee. I am thy Redeemer. I will care for thee. When at the golden portals I am standing, all my tribulations, all my sorrows past. How sweet to hear the blessed proclamation, enter faithful servant, welcome home at last. I will not forget thee or leave thee. In my hands I'll hold thee. In my arms I'll fold thee. I will not forget thee or leave thee. I am thy Redeemer. I will care for thee. Close. You're welcome, sister. Here we go. Another good one for those who get down a little bit. Take my hand, precious Lord. I think CJ has this one. This is one that holds a lot of special meaning to my dad. One that he struggles to be able to sing. Take my hand, precious Lord. Otherwise known as Precious Lord, take my hand.
Strike out again.
That's only strike one. When my way groweth drear. Precious Lord, linger near when my life is almost gone. Hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand, lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When the shadows appear and the night draweth near, and the day is past and gone, at the river I stand. Guide my feet, let me stand. Whoops. Oh, hold my hand. Hold my hand. Take my hand. Precious Lord, lead me on. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am weak, I am, did it again, tired, I am worn, through the storm, through the night, guide me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. All right, CJ, can you find me Jesus the Loving Shepherd? Is it me or did Reba fall asleep? And where's Sam? Well, Reba of the Sleeping Sister sorority, this is for you, my sister. Jesus the loving shepherd calleth thee now to come. into the fold of safety, where there is rest and room. Come in the strength of manhood, come in the morn of youth. Enter the fold of safety, enter the way of truth. Lovingly, tenderly calling is he, wanderer, wanderer, come unto me. Patiently waiting, now standing I see Jesus, my shepherd divine. Jesus, the loving shepherd, gave his dear life for thee. Tenderly now he's calling, wanderer, come to me. Haste, for without is danger. Come, Christ the shepherd blessed. Enter the fold of safety. Enter the place of rest. Lovingly, tenderly calling is he. Wanderer, wanderer, come unto me. Patiently waiting there standing I see Jesus, my shepherd divine. Lingering is but folly, wolves are abroad today, seeking the sheep who're straying, seeking the lambs to slay. Jesus, the loving shepherd, calleth thee now to come. Enter the fold of safety, where there is rest and room. Lovingly, tenderly calling is he, wanderer, wanderer, come unto me. Patiently waiting there standing I see Jesus, my shepherd divine. Ooh, heaven will surely be with it all. Let's do with it all. Worth it all. Oh, it was 100 pages off, 100 songs off.
Strike two.
Hey, that's her strike, not mine. Strike one for her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Strike two. Strike one, Heather.
Are you going to look up Hark the Gentle Voice? When days of toil have all gone by, and I, my dear Lord, shall see a word of welcome when we shall meet, I know will make heaven for me. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's a good one, though, too. That was 224, not 223. I needed to be on 223. Often I'm hindered on my way, burdened from Yes, I gotta redo the. I'm still in the previous song's mode, so I gotta redo it. Hang on a minute. Got it. Often I'm hindered on my way. Too high. Oh well. Burden so heavy Nope, I almost had it. Okay. Hindered on my way. Burden so heavy I can almost fall. Then I hear Jesus sweetly say, okay. Often I'm hindered on my way, burden so heavy I almost fall. Then I hear Jesus sweetly say, heaven will surely be worth it all. Heaven will surely be worth it all, worth all the sorrows that here befall. After the life with all the strife, heaven will surely be worth it all. Many the trials, toils, and tears, many a heartache I hear appall. But the dear Lord so truly says, heaven will surely be worth it all. Heaven will surely be worth it all, worth all the sorrows that here befall. After the life with all its strife, heaven will surely be worth it all. Toiling and pain I will endure, till I shall hear the death angel call. Jesus has promised, and I'm sure, heaven will surely be worth it all. Heaven will surely be worth it all, worth all the sorrows that here befall. After the life with all its strife, heaven will surely be worth it all. Well, Heather, seeing as how it is something that CJ likes to play, we don't know. We just know that the points don't matter. Okay, have you found Hark the Gentle Voice? There we go. Hark the gentle voice of Jesus falleth tenderly upon your ear. Sweet his cry of love and pity calleth, turn and listen, stay and hear. Ye that labor and are heavy laden, lean upon your dear Lord's breast. Ye that labor and are heavy laden, come and I will give you rest. Take his yoke, for he is meek and lowly. Bear his burden, to him turn. For he who who calleth is the Master holy. He will teach if you will learn. Ye that labor and are heavy laden, lean upon your dear Lord's breast. Ye that labor and are heavy laden, come and I will give you rest. Then his tender voice obeyed. Oops. Then his loving tender voice obeyed. Bear his yoke, his burden take. He find the yoke, his hand is on you laying, light and easy for his sake. Ye that labor and are heavy laden, lean upon your dear Lord's breast. Ye that labor and are heavy laden, come and I will give you rest. He was a king in Syria. Oi. What? Nope, just to be eaten. You want to do something? Possibly. You're welcome. Heaven for me. Since I started this, I might as well finish it. If you find it, CJ, throw it up there. When days of toil have all gone by, and I, my dear Lord, shall see a word of welcome when we shall meet, I know will make heaven for me. Heaven for me. Oh, it will be when Jesus whispers a welcome to me. Heaven for me. Oh, it will be when Jesus whispers a welcome to me. I drop it down. I gotta go to my lower voices. The Father's house and the house, the mansions fair, my home shall forever be. But one sweet word from the Lord I love, I know will make heaven for me. Heaven for me, oh, it will be when Jesus whispers a welcome to me. Heaven for me, oh, it will be when Jesus whispers a welcome to me. He saved me from my lost estate, from sin he has set me free. and just to see him when he shall come, I know will make heaven for me. Heaven for me, oh, it will be when Jesus whispers a welcome to me. Heaven for me, oh, it will be when Jesus whispers a welcome to me. Oh, he paid a debt.
Am
How
I
many
allowed?
verses is that? Yep,
Am
you are.
I figured since we didn't have a lot of requests tonight.
You're usually able to, CJ. I just don't want you capitalizing on it. I want the other people to be, to offer up requests as well. But then you have like Sam who capitalizes on it. Anyway, I got to pick on him. He's not here. How many verses? I didn't see. I have 3. How many do you have?
3.
Okay. Let's see if they're the same. He paid a debt he did not owe. I owed a debt I could not pay. I needed someone to wash my sins away. And now I sing a brand new song, Amazing Grace. Christ Jesus paid a debt that I could never pay. He paid that debt at Calvary. He cleansed my soul and set me free. I'm glad that Jesus did all my sins erase. I now can sing a brand new song, Amazing Grace. Christ Jesus paid a debt that I could never pay. One day he's coming back for me to live with him eternally. Won't it be glory to see him on that day? I now will sing, or I then will sing a brand new song, Amazing Grace. Christ Jesus paid a debt that I could never pay. Our songbook has one entitled Morning Has Broken. And I can't ever read that title without thinking of Cat Stevens, who popularized this song on the radio back in the 70s, late 60s. Um, but the crazy thing about it is that Cat Stevens, after he gained popularity, notoriety with this song, converted to Islam. That was, he paid a debt, Randy. And good evening. Good to see you. One of my mom's favorite songs is known by the tune Wally Wally. And this particular song uh, was, at least to me, made known and popularized by none other than Charlotte Church. Charlotte Church was interesting because she was a young lady who called in to a talent show in Wales, where she lived, and auditioned over the phone and went on to win that talent show. Oh, Christ the Healer. And this was on one of her albums. Oh, Christ the Healer.
OOH.
Oh. The interesting thing about the tune, Oh, Wally Wally, it, as far as this book was, this hymnal was concerned, was published in Ramsay's Tea Table Miscellany in 1724. And it was then arranged with the words arranged by Michael R. Green in 1996.
Strike
Points still don't matter. You struck out.
3.
O Christ the healer, we have come to pray for health, to plead for friends. How can we fail to be restored when reached by love that never ends? From every ailment flesh endures, our bodies clamor to be free. Yet in our hearts we would confess that wholeness is our deepest need. In conflicts that destroy our health, we recognize the world's disease. Our common life declares our ills. Is there no cure, O Christ, for these? Grant that we all, made one in faith, in your community may find the wholeness that enriching us shall reach and prosper humankind. Two more. Two verses. Teach me, Lord, to wait. How's life treating you down there, Randy? We saw some on the way to services this morning. We saw a caravan, brief as it was, it's 3 trucks, but of National Guard up here, and I happened to think of you and offered up a prayer for all of our men in uniform.
Is there such a thing as strike four? Because you just struck out
It's
again.
called foul ball,
Foul ball.
and that's strike two, by the way. Foul play. That's what happens when the chickens are playing football. He said foul play. Teach me, Lord, to wait down on my knees till in your own good time you answer my pleas. Teach me not to rely on what others do, but to wait in prayer for an answer from you. Teach me, Lord, to wait while hearts are aflame. Let me humble my pride and call on your name. Keep my faith renewed and my eyes on thee. Let me be on this earth what you want me to be. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint. Teach me, Lord, oh Lord, to wait. Alicia, come. No, no. And this one, which we will end on tonight, is Flee as a Bird in Domino Confido. Flee as a bird to your mountain, thou who art weary of sin. Go to the clear flowing fountain, where you may wash and be clean. Fly, for the avenger is near thee. Call, and the Savior will hear thee. He on his bosom will bear thee. O thou who art weary weary of sin. Oh, thou who art weary of sin, He will protect thee forever. Wipe every falling tear. He will forsake thee or never. Sheltered so tenderly there. Haste when the hours are flying. Spend not the moments in sighing. Cease from your sorrow and crying. The Savior will wipe every tear. The Savior will wipe every tear. Gotta have the cuteness overload before we let you sign off. Come on, Tigger.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Come on, Tigger. She got to put the switch up. That sounds terrible, but we're talking about the actual Nintendo Switch. Night, night. Sleep tight. No, well, wiping your nose is not part of it. Donna, sweet dreams. Say it. Me. Sweet dreams. Okay. Love you. Rest. Peaceful rest. Bless. God bless me. Reba says night night. Sweet girls. God bless. Randy says good stuff. Yes. I wonder how you knew I would sing it, Reba. Anyway, we hope that our little get together this evening has edified you somewhat. You're stronger in faith and closer to the King. That is one of our goals, after all. It's right there in our name. That way, whether we wake tomorrow to serve God here on this earth, or we wake to serve Him up there tomorrow, you know where we'll be, because we'll